Hello everyone and welcome back to Niche, and we are here once again with our tribe on the jungle island, and so far we've been doing pretty well. We have lost a few creatures to the predators from time to time, and okay, no, these guys didn't have the spiky body. I was confused for a moment, but these guys just have the normal body. We had surrounded this ape with the spiky body creatures, and he hasn't been even attacking us. So it's been a little bit interesting. We also had a very important baby born, which is Vanku. Now, Vanku has 7 attack strength, so when he grows up, we want to get him breeding right away because he's actually pretty much, other than the fact that he has double up immunity, perfect for what we're going for. We're going to be heading towards the Killer Island soon, and so we're going to want creatures that have a lot of attack. We do want some that have a lot of speed and a lot of collecting, like with the creatures we have over here, but we're definitely going to want a lot of creatures that have a good attack as well. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead, and I think we've done all we can for today, so we're going to start a new day. Our food supplies are dropping, so I am a little concerned about that, but hopefully, we should gather this and shake the tree as well. And let's actually come over here and make sure we get that fruit. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. We're trying to back off on the breeding a little bit, but for now, we're going to go ahead and start a new day. Oh good, the berries have regrown though. Oh, and we did this guy get hurt a little bit more? He did. He attacked, I want to see, Missiana. Oh, excuse me, you guys, sorry about that. So let's see, Missiana can come over here to this healing plant. And she should be able to, yep, she can come right back here. And she's most of the way okay. So we'll do that, and then we'll gather some of these up. I'll gather that up. And let's see, so Vanku will be growing up next time. I'm going to move Rokirta out of the nest, and we will breed these guys again. And then Sequoise, I think, was she one we wanted to breed? I want to see. Here, no, she has Big Body. Is Big Body still in the mutation menu? Nope, we have Spike Body now. So, no. We don't want to breed her because she has Big Body. We didn't realize the Spike Body provided the same, Spike Body and Big Body actually both give 2 strength, but Big Body gives, cold resistance. Now, that's not important at the moment. However, I've heard tell that Niche is going to be introducing the snow biome next time, and if that is the case, then we may see a turn in the tide of what is going to be important. So we have Dugnuku took a hit, and we're going to move him to this healing plant here, and I think I'm actually going to swap out Miana with one of these guys, because Miana would die in 1 hit and he might escape. We kind of want to just keep the apes trapped here, so we're going to be a little bit careful with that. And gather that up. And there are a lot of these berry bushes to gather too, which is good. We haven't been breeding as much over here, but we do want to. We'll shake the tree, and then these berries have regrown. And let's see, how are our plants? Are the plants? That one is dangerous, so we're gonna attack that one. We'll have you come over here. The plant's gonna eat her. And then we'll come attack it, and she can leave again. There we go. And make sure we gather from this. We want to keep our food supplies up as much as we can. We can gather from this plant, as well as that one, and this one. And are there any other plants that, I think most of them are regrowing. What about this one right there? Nope, that's still on green. So I think technically, yeah, we can gather a little bit more from that. You just have to know what you're doing with these plants, and they're not too awful. And this guy is slowly taking damage. He's had his lifespan reduced by 4 days. So he's only going to live 64 days, and then I'm pretty sure we haven't hurt Copernicus at all. So that's probably a good thing, because we kind of like Copernicus, even though he does sometimes attack our creatures. Also, let's make sure we get this nest repaired. And we have 1 claw. Yeah, 1 claw, and not too many. Well, No, probably not. We want to find someone who'll be good for breeding. Would it be you? No, definitely not. For breeding with him, so we want someone who doesn't have the G immunity, if at all possible. I'm not sure that will be possible, though. We need somebody who happened to get both the F and I think C immunity. So we want someone with both F and C. Which so far that has not happened. However, we do have Rakirta, who also has the doubled up claws, which is excellent. So we'll go ahead. Did this? Yeah, that's completely been gathered. There's not a lot of food in the jungle. That's the problem. So we'll go ahead and start a new day. Oh, we should have gathered this berry bush. I just saw that. Uh-oh. We lost someone. And we need a new berry gatherer. Oh dear. We're gonna attack. I'm gonna actually move, Korame over in this. I want it here. Let's gather this. Because I want to move Korame. Oh, she's so slow. Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta get some of our good attack creatures. Oh dear, over this way. And we can get an attack from here. And I think we're gonna have to bring someone over. There we go. Oh, and you were one of our attack creatures. Okay, oh goodness, there are a lot of these plants that have grown in. Now you can, oh here, let's clear the way. There, we'll come in, attack, oops, attack. Nope, I want to attack. There we go. And sorry for the delay in niche episodes, you guys. I actually, my mouse broke, or it started to break. And, because of that, we had, oh, okay, so what we're going to do too is, real fast, I'm actually going to, put Vonku, we're going to replace Dooku with Vonku in that, and then how much attack does Dooku have? He actually has 5 attack. Excuse me, so we're going to go here. Oh, and apparently, it says he only has 4 attack, but he should, okay, he can't attack then. Never mind that. But, I'm actually going to move Anara over here to help with this plant. And then you can gather that, come over here, and keep attacking here. Keep attacking here. There we go. Now everyone's okay. And then we have a plant over here that we could gather from. So let's... Also, where are the acorns? The acorns are falling from here. So we're actually going to move New Kuro, who's getting a little bit older, too. We're going to start moving him in this direction. So let's see. None of these guys can attack the apes. And let's move. I'm going to have Roro gather, and then we can gather from here as well. And then we'll move Larice out. Larice. And I'm going to put Vonku here. So what we need then is a female who will complement his immunity. We're not going to be breeding him for long, though. Well, what about you? No, you have the bad immunity. You can come over this way and you'll help with the plants. And there's Mara. She doesn't have a claw, though. I want a creature that has a claw. What about you? Anako, nope. Not going to help. She doesn't have the right, the right spike body gene either. We definitely want to get that spike body in there. So we're going to start breeding Rokirta soon. But for now, I think we're actually going to take a little bit of a risk and try and breed him with Laname. So we won't do that much just until Rokirta grows up. I'm going to mark him with blue. Excuse me. And we will breed them, which is a risk because this G immunity has a pretty high, it has a 50-50 chance of being passed on double. However, we can potentially, even if it does get passed on, we might still be able to breed the creature. What we need is we need to get this guy able to breed. Because even though he does not have the horns, it should not be too terribly difficult to get those passed back in. We can always start mutating them in if we need to. So let's see. Is there any more food we can collect? We can collect some food here. We are losing... Oh boy. We are losing food at an alarming rate. If we have a female born that has the F and the G immunity, then I think we're gonna start sending our creatures over to the killer island, like right away, because we don't have enough time. In fact, even if we don't, I'm gonna start moving Rokirta this way. Oh, can he not get through there? We'll have to move. I'm gonna move Sequoise. I'm gonna move Rokirta. Oh, he's so slow though. So it's gonna take him a little bit to get over there. That's the trouble with these defensive creatures, is they're very, very slow. Okay, so we have one creature who is injured. Bring her over, heal her up, and then send her back. Come on, there it is. Sometimes the paw prints don't always show up properly. And we had a little boy with one claw, and he did get good immunity. He doesn't have horns, though. So we're going to bring Kuta, and we're going to breed them again. And we're going to do our best and hope that we will be able to... we're going to have until we can get Rokirta over here. Which will be a little bit still, because he moves very slowly. He's going to be one of the big defenders of our tribe. What about... No. Oh, no. She was the one we moved over to help. So who do we have getting eaten by a plant, too? Okay. Over here. So let's bring Nunu. And Nunu can attack. And let's bring... Can Nukia reach? Not this turn. Well, no, none of them can reach this turn. And then we'll move Karame out. You can come gather from this plant. You can come gather from here. Oh, I shouldn't have moved them, though. Oh dear, so now we gotta get, I'm gonna actually move her here. And Milako here. And then let's see. We're gonna continue gathering off of this plant. I guess that was all we could gather, so let's do that. And then we'll gather these. And let's see, we had somebody coming who had the nimble fingers right here. Nukuro is going to help us for his last turn. And we can gather off this. There is a bunny. Now, bunny would be good food. Can we reach it? Yes, we can. You have no attack. Are you serious? And you can't reach the bunny. You can reach the bunny. There we go. Alright. So with that said, I'm going to move, because we're going to have probably two very defensive creatures, a male and a female. And what I want to do aside from that is I'm going to bring some of our perfect genetics. So what do you have? You have F and H. And I want to get two females if we can. Maybe... What do you have? You're gonna die, never mind. We're not bringing someone that old. And let's see. How are you? You have fishing too. Although that might not matter so much in this. What about, Mare? They have similar immunity. I don't want to compromise the immunity genes if I can at all help it. But we may have to a little bit, because we can only bring 5 creatures. So, Mary has the very good fast genetics too. I think she's a little older, so is Von Kuta. We're going to bring both of them over to the portal. Where'd she go? Put her, she's right here, okay. We're going to bring them both over to this portal. And then we need one more female, or do we want to bring... Oh, Taduku maybe. What about Taduku? Also has perfect genetics. Oh, we're going to bring Taduku instead of Ankuta, because they share the F immunity. And Taduku is also, I think... Well, Taduku's a little bit older. It's kind of a risk to bring such old creatures, but it is a risk we may have to take. So let's see. So we have represented, we have the, oh, what about you? Mace? We'd have B immunity in that case, but we have FG, BH. You also have BH, so there would not be much point. So do we have any of this C immunity we've been trying to pass in? Let me look. No, that's... I'm looking... I have to look at the females, too. No? What about you, Kosi? Kosi has C and G. We're gonna move Kosi, even though she does have one spike body and one medium ears. She has some very important genetics that we want to pass on. So we're going to move Kosi. I'm going to mark her in blue to show that she's coming. And, we'll move someone. Oh, no, I guess she was... Oh, yeah, she was. She was over here. Oh, do we have another spiky? Someone who couldn't be taken out in one hit. Tanu, what about you? Tanu, you can sit here. There we go. Alright. Now, with that said, I'm going to start a new day. And our food supplies are quickly dwindling. Uh-oh, have we lost someone? No, we haven't. Okay, not from the apes at any rate. Oh boy, that was a defender who just got sucked in. Let's attack. There we go. And lick the wounds, and then can gather, and then we'll leave. And then we'll move Rokirta. Oh boy, we're not going to have enough food this turn either. Oh, we're going to have to gather up some more food. We're quickly running out of food. I'm going to move you over here. And we decided that Kosi is coming. And, I think, was it Kosire? Or no, it was, Mere. Mere is coming. And then, oh, if we have another defender born, though, I don't know if we can... Well, what we'll probably want to do is, so it's G and C. Do we have any female defenders that have something other than G and C? G and C. G and B. Roro is male. Let's see. Rice has very bad immunity. Oh, I don't know, you guys. You're not a defender, but you have spike body. F and C. I'm looking at now at the creatures that have the spike body, because we can try and get the claws in double again. What about you? F and B, and you have the spike body. You do have normal body, and you don't have horns. But would you, Rokirta, G and C, and F and B. You'd be a genetic match. We're gonna bring you. Alright, we're kind of fleeing the island at this point, because we are very much out of food. It's not gonna be a good way to start off. But, we're not leaving this time, so we won't cut the berry bushes down. Well, no, we won't cut the berry bushes down just yet. And I want to make sure all the creatures that we're bringing are on alpha, because if we do suffer from... If we don't have enough food at the end of this turn, I don't want any of them to take additional damage. And, you, Rokirta. So we have some older creatures and not super happy about how old the creatures we're bringing are, but we don't have a lot of choice. So we'll have to just make do with what we have. Oh, there's a mole. Okay, I'm gonna bring... You have attack, so we'll bring you up and have you get the mole. And then can attack this plant and gather some food from it. And we can gather this and shake the tree. And gather up this acorn. Okay, we're gonna have enough food this time. And then what I'm gonna do is... Oh, and I've been completely forgetting we have creatures down here. Oh, we should try and do something with them. And you are not one of the ones who can fish. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh well. That's probably not even gonna work out. But what I want to do then is one of the creatures that we're not bringing, I'm going to get one by every berry bush. Because we're going to cut down all the berry bushes next turn. We're not going to breed them again. I'm going to destroy this nest for the material. So we at least have enough nesting material. We've got an ape that could break free, so we need to bring someone down. I'm going to put... Oh boy, who do I want to put? I'm going to put Kuta here. Because Kuta won't die in one hit. And let's have you come here, and you come here, and we'll attack this plant, and this plant, and we can start gathering from these. We'll at least have enough food this time for this turn, and nobody's injured that we're bringing, so we can't heal any of them with the healing plant. But with that said, I think we've done all we can. Oh, we can grab this food. But Rana. Okay, so I'm going to put you by berry bush. We want to have creatures by every single berry bush because we're going to destroy them come the change of the turn. So we need claw creatures by all of the berry bushes because that'll give us a lot of extra food. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and start a new day. Okay. Okay, so we've had some injuries. We can attack this plant and gather food from it. Attack... Oh, nope, that was... Oh boy. It's not going to matter anyway, though, because we're going to be... we're going to be moving to the next island, so we'll assume these guys will deal with it apart from us. And then please tell me Rokirta can make it. Oh, you guys, I don't know if he can make it. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it this turn. Oh, you guys. How are you? Oh, he's got a leech. Oh, gosh, we got to get him to the, we got to take the leech off, and then we got to get him to a healing plant pronto. So I'm going to move you over here, and you can gather from over here. And then you need to get to this healing plant, take the healing plant, and then come back. And I don't think Rokirta's gonna make it this turn. Oh, gosh. No, he's one shy. Oh, we're gonna have to wait one more turn. Our creatures are gonna be really, really old. You know what we might do? This would be a risk. How old are our females? Not as old. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna bring her here, breed them, put... Oh, and we'll move Mara up. And then I'm going to find another female. And we're going to bring all females and desperately hope that one of them has a male. And then we're not going to bring Taduku because we can bring one more younger female. So he has the B and H immunity. What do you have? F and H. Probably not a good choice. B and H. Oh, do we have any females that would be good to bring? So we're gonna need to move all of you gather, then you can come here, and you can come here, and you can gather this, and gather that. What about you, Mace? B and H? Do any of the ones down here, did I forget to mark anyone? What about you? F and G. Okay, you're coming. You are coming. You're going to come all the way down here. We're going to put you on alpha and mark you with blue because I think we're not going to be able to have enough food this turn, possibly. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it quickly got out of hand. I didn't realize how little food the jungle actually has. So what we're going to do is I'm actually not going to gather from a lot of the berry bushes this turn. And we'll gather from them next time. Can you find any clams? Nope. We have some more food over here, but I'll wait until next turn because I want to have a lot of food when we go. So we're gonna head out, or we'll start one more turn. And then what was this new baby that we had born? She had bad immunity. Okay. We're going to start a new turn. Uh-oh, the ape has escaped. Copernicus the ape has escaped. Oh, we're going to have to say goodbye to Copernicus. I kind of liked him, honestly. And what we're going to do is... Oh, we should gather all the food from them first, because it actually rained. Which is excellent. So then you can't actually destroy that berry bush. What about you? You can destroy the berry bush. And you can only gather from the berry bush. But you can destroy it. So we're going to have you destroy the... Oh, we'll gather one more from it. And we'll destroy the berry bush. And then do we have a strong creature that could come and reach the berry bush? What about you? No, you can't reach it. How much strength do you need to destroy berry bush? I don't actually know. I don't think we can destroy that one. So we'll leave that one for now. We'll gather up all these acorns that we can. And you don't have the strength to destroy berry bush either. I thought a lot of these creatures would have more strength. So let's gather this, and then we'll take out this berry bush. What about you? Would you be able to make it? And you're probably not going to be able to make it in time to destroy the berry bush, so no. But we're going to get Rokirta here. And then I'm going to move Taduku up here. We want to... Lunare is the one we're bringing. We want to breed them and then get her down here. So this is going to be the creatures that we're bringing. I'm going to actually breed these guys. Oh, and remove the parasite. Oh, goodness. Did you take any damage from that? No, that was this turn. So then we're also going to breed. And we're going to have all of our females are pregnant and ready to go. I'm really hoping one of these three gives us a boy. But with that in mind, so this is who we're bringing. We have the Startsu Defender line, and we have our normal creatures, which will be our collectors. Let's make sure we gather up all the food we can before we have to go, because we definitely want to have as much food as we possibly can. Let's gather up this. We'll gather up this. Gather up this. Is there anything more we can gather? We can gather from this. We can gather from... Oh boy, no, we can't gather from that. There's nothing more we can do from there. We can get a little bit more food from over here. So we'll have 5 creatures and 91 food. That should be okay for the time being. And, yeah, I think that's about it. So let's say goodbye to this island and its creatures. And, oh, let's destroy this nest, too. And then we will head out into the unknown and see what we can find. So we conquered the jungle island. We did pretty well, I think, except we did breed a little too fast and didn't realize how little food the jungle island actually provided. So, because of that, we're going to emergency evacuate these guys. So, I'm going to send Lunare, and we'll send these 5 off to the Killer Island. Oh boy, you guys, I've never been here. I've seen very little of it. But here we go. I'm a little bit concerned. I don't know how tough this is going to be. We might die out. But in any case, the season is wrapping up because the new update is supposed to come out this month. And when it does, we'll be starting an all-new season in Niche. But... well, this is not what I had in mind.